Hello everybody, and welcome to Abnett's series of Evil Genius Craft. Well, not really Abnett series, Abnett series with Webdevvie. I'm currently collecting up my essences, as you can see, because we're going to go and show you my wither spawner. Yes, I know. I've been busy since the last episode. I'm afraid I can't record quite as much as Webdevvie, but this is what you get. Now, as you can see, I've got furnaces, crusher, storage system, energy up here. I've got some up here, solar panels attached to my farmers, blah blah blah. I've been preparing to show this wither, so I've got some bits here, some wither skeleton skulls, weatherproof glass. Put these essences away, I don't need them. Need to change the disc in my storage system. It bugs out slightly, so let's put away these essences I just collected. Don't really need them quite yet. So as you can see, nice storage system, lots of stuff in it. I'm going to be going with the bare minimum gear at the moment, just in case I get killed, which tends to happen when you try and summon withers, for me anyway. Now, I'm forgetting something. I'm going to require some yellorium. Why do I need yellorium? Well, I'm running a reactor. Let's go and show you that. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Let's run faster. Fast down the stairs. Okay, we have, eventually, one reactor. Yay, almost out of fuel. So let's go and put some, let's take out some cyanite ingot, not in any way depleted uranium. Put in some yellorium, max them up. Wow, it takes a lot. And we'll turn them on. Activate reactor. Energy sheets, blah blah blah. So he's on. So providing energy, nice. I've got an energy system here linked up to my shield. So I'll turn my shields on and I want to show you what it looks like. I'm currently wearing blue armour, I'll show E, so I've got supreme armour so I can fall, and I've got wings of the bat so I can fly. These wings of the bat are from an achievement, from the achievement book. Do I have it to show you? I don't, I'll try and show you it before we go off. Now let me just put a few weatherproof blocks and weatherproof glass. I forgot to get 4 shields, of course I did. Now, weatherproof block. I'm going to put one in here. Why am I putting one in here? Because last time I blew off the panel here and that wasn't good. And did I forget soul sand? Of course I did. Let's go get the soul sand. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. And fly back upstairs at maximum speed. Flight for the win. I'll be trying to build some supreme armour near the end of the episode. Probably going to fail because we've got limited time, but we're going to try. I need some soul sand. I only need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I require some shields. Why do I want shields? Well, just to replace some of the few that were damaged last time I summoned the wither. I've copied this design from Direwolf 20 and his series on reactors and energy shields. I think I was copying it specifically from his Skyforge series, or Forgecraft, whatever it's called, I can never remember. So, here we have my cage. Now the other parts of it are copied from, see, I've got these glass panels, I can't do 30 things at once. Glass panels copied from Webdevvie. Now, let me just go and turn on the bottom part of my shield. Now, as you see, I'll show you what I did. So, the reds are shield template. So they are on hostile damage. So the bad guy will take damage. The top half is on player pass. I can walk through it. No one else can. Yay! To this, I'm going to turn on the bottom half. Boom! Energy. It's getting a lot of energy via batteries. Now, this design didn't work at first, simply because I didn't have enough energy from my reactor via these lasers to the system. And I was powering too many blocks. The wither escaped and killed everybody. It was hilarious. Webdevvie might have that one on tape, because he's that sort of person. And he was standing here with a hand outside and dead. So, I'm going to build up a few parts. Let's start with one. Anybody who ever built a wither will know this method. How many skulls do I have? I'm only putting on 2 skulls for just a moment. Why only 2 skulls for the moment? 1, 2, because I'm a terrified noob. Shield template. A few shields get blew off again. Mostly my fault. There was one there. We'll put him back in place. Was that it? That's pretty much it, isn't it? Yeah, that was good. Who cares? Oh, this ends so well, Mama. So let's line up a bucket of milk, just in case. Let's line up some food, just in case, as did the weather after all. Let's turn on the bottom shield with my smart dingus. My smart wrench. Top shields. Shields are on. So you've got a few windows here that I can look through. So turn it off. Sorry. Put a shield in there, help protect it. Put the meat back in. Oh, I'm all over the place. And smart wrench on, so the force shield is up. So, plan is, I've already did this once just to test it. Plan is, we put the skull on in the middle there, we back out here, we put down another block here, and that traps them in there. That's simple. So, here we go. Get out. Oh, don't get confused on that. There, see, that's what you don't want to do under any circumstances. Put that block there, wait for him to explode. Whoa, boom! You see, he didn't escape this time. You can hear from the bedlam that he's taking damage. Don't want to get in there and get a hit in. Nope, can't see him anywhere yet. Ah, he is. Ah! Stab the wither. Stab the wither. You see his health bars going down. Yay, dead wither. My wither farmer works. Well, I already knew it worked, but after some experimentation. But this is Evil Genius Craft after all. So quick look goodbye in here, and we have, hard to see of course, but a nether star. A nether star. What do nether stars make? They make prizes. In this case the prize is Supremium Armour. So let me just deactivate everything, because I'm just wasting energy in Yellorium. So that was that. Off, oh, and off. So everybody relax. Got deactivate the reactor now. We don't need all this power coming in, getting wasted, all the Yellorium being wasted. So that was part one. You can see the generators powering down, cooling down. Nice big buffer of energy. Right, that was part one. Now, part two. We're going to do some trollcraft. Trollcraft within the reasons of this game. The predefined rules that were set up were fairly mild, to be honest. Now, I don't need a lot of this rubbish. Put that safely away. I don't need others. I will need that. I don't need that. Got my bowl. I probably won't need that. Now, maybe clock to tell where the hell I am. Put the food here. Right, so we are going to get, first of all, we're going to get a feeder. There's a feeder. I'm going to transport that. I don't have half the materials. Golden carrots, do I have any carrots? I don't have a feeder, okay, forget the feeder. We're going to get our lassos. That's what we're going to do first. Because we're going to rescue Bob, Iguana Bob the pig. 2, 3. Let's make some basic materials. Take my bag of holding just in case. Okay. Now, why am I saying I'm trolling? Because I'm going to go to his base. And I'm going to. There have been several jokes about the sheep the people to sheep ratio in some countries, particularly Scotland. Obviously, my voice might tell you I'm from. So I'm going to increase the Webdevvie to sheep ratio in his base. Now I've got a hold of sheep there, as you've seen, but I have been preparing for this by the rather nefarious method, not really, of digging in a load of sheep near his base and soundproofing them. Now, presuming they've not eaten or died or anything like that. Hey, sheep, how you doing? These guys have been here several days. As you can see, they've been soundproofed. Why are they soundproofing? Simply in case Webdevvie come past and spotted them. So I'm getting my soundproof blocks back. Thank you, soundproof block. There we go, we've got a soundproofing blocks back. Now, Webdevvie's base. This is his mob spawner, this is his house, this is his original entrance. He's been doing things. I'm not going in there. I understand there was another. Here we go. Oh, that looks nice. Let's try this way in. This is an elevator. So we're going to start by filling the place with sheep. Now, let's find his pig and henchmen and kidnap them. I have no idea where they are. I don't know his base well at all. Hello? Mo. Bacon! Bacon 2. Now, I'm unfamiliar with Bacon 2. I'm going to take him anyway. If I've taken the wrong one, if I've taken the wrong sheep. Oh, hello Steve. Steve must be his henchman. Okay. I have Bacon 2, because I presume there's been an accident with Bacon 1. It's quite a nice base, as you can see. He's well sorted, well organised. A lot more efficiently organised than I am. I'm a bit of a mess, to be honest. Okay. We've done the kidnapping. Now let's see if we can get out of here in one piece without tripping over any traps. Where's the way in? Here's the way in. 1. So we fly back home. With Steve and Bacon 2, because poor Bacon. And we're going to put them in our prison. At this moment, I'm afraid I'm going to dual the weather thing as my prison. I don't really have time for anything else. As I say, I don't have time to build many elaborate structures. One's enough. So we'll quickly dash downstairs. I did actually manage to forget to rescue my own pig, which is nice. Oh, I'm an evil genius, I'm not supposed to be a good guy. Now, I'm just going to use the battery power on these things to hold these guys in place. Well, actually I'm not, because I don't even have that. Let's just put you there, and put some... Get back, Bacon. Bacon, get back. Bacon. Bacon makes an escape tape. Okay, that's the prison for now. Yeah, I know. Right. Now, let's zoom upstairs. Get the Evil Genius Handbook. This is the agreed upon terms of condition play, if you will. Now, our achievements. So, batteries went down again, I went off. Just look for the book. Evil Genius Handbook. Gorgeous. Now, let me just put them back in here, and you. What have we done? Go to the beginning. See, I've done already done quite a few. There's many of these off camera, it's simply time. Kidnap your opponent's pig. Kidnap your opponent's henchman. Kill. No, actually, I'm not doing that yet. Volcano. Build a prison. I'm going to say that's a yes, because that's a prison. Golden lasso to make your enemy's pig and henchman to your prison. Did that. 4 achievements! Oh wow! I've did quite a few of these, as you can see. But now, when to prank your opponent's base, keep it civil, i.e. I'm filling it with sheep. So we're going to continue doing that for the next few moments. I'm actually going to sleep until daylight, because even though I'm quite relatively safe, in Supreme Armor and with flight, I'm still going to make a mistake. So, we'll resolve that. Hey, sheep! Let's get sheep one. No. Some sort of elite zombie over there. Shall we kill him? Oh, he's coming for us. What's he got? He is Vengeance on the Drainer. Oh, you can do everything including cheese. Okay. Well, let's hurtle towards Webdevvie's base then. We've loaded up with sheep. Let's go fill his base with sheep. Oh, that's nice. I don't know what it is, but it's nice. Is this some sort of mob spawner thing? Oh, I don't know. He's also got a volcano. He's got far more time than me to do all this. Right, let's just put a sheep here, and a sheep here. Let's rescue Bob. Hello, sheep guys. Bob! As you see, there's a lot. Don't land on the obsidian. I don't know what's there. Bob, can I get you out? Nope. Pickaxe required. Don't use wings of the bat. Still don't use wings of the bat. Bob! Get you out, mate. Bob's running is good. Let's not leave it damaged. Let's not be rude. Let's put the ball back. We cover Bob's tracks for a while. Right. Rush back. To return Bob to his home. Bob's been there for the best part of 2 weeks. Now, you can see the Big Pig. Any Floyd or Frampton fans will get the significance of the Big Pig. It is a tribute to Bad Pig in the game, but I went for the giant floating pig, as you do. Webdevvie claims this is a tribute to Bad Pig. Yes, the skeleton thing. No comment. Now, let's get Bob back in his home. I wish I was a premium armour, this would go a lot faster. Hey Bob, you've been rescued. It only took several weeks. You go, Bob. In your house. Now, what do we do? We get more sheep. Now, obviously not just taking the sheep, because that's boring. We're going to take the feeder as well, to make more sheep over there. Little feeder. Oh. And of course, because it's a feeder, we're going to fill it full of wheat. No seeds. This is my farm, by the way. Mystical farm with greenhouses, lots of wheat as you can tell, and my Prudentium, Infernium, mystical crops type thing. Those are growing stuff to get the armor. Lots of add-ons, mystical crops, RF tools, a few others. This is the first time I've played modding Minecraft in any major way, but I'm really enjoying it, I must admit. And now we're playing a sort of semi-competitive manner like this. It makes it much more fun. If I can remember how to land, yeah, that'll be better. Oh, no, he's got 3 levels. Has he got 4? He does. Has he got 5? No, okay. 3. There we go, let's get some sheep out. Ooh, let the sheep out. Ooh, 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 ooh. And let's get the feeder down, because you know, we want more sheep. And in the feeder, we will put wheat. Oh, I'm hilarious. I think so. Well, I can fall as much as I want because I've got the blue Prudentium armour, which prevents fall damage. I've actually got the full set, that is, so I'm not really imperiled about getting damaged. Now, let's just get a few of you chaps into some better conditions. As PCA, people would go mad at me if I had sheep like this in real life, and rightly so. Come on. All of my sheep are pink because that bad pig thing required a lot of wool. Let's just keep going with the sheeps. More sheep, more sheep. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Sheep everywhere. Right, let's go back home for more sheep. Of course, I want to be offline when it gets on so you can see the prank, know who did it, me, and respond. You can watch that on his channel. Hopefully he finds it vaguely amusing. He covered my base in cucumbers, which was relatively funny, I have to admit, from my point of view anyway. 1, 2, come on, shoots. And we whiz straight back. Yep, ferrying back and forwards, filling his base full of sheep. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. As I say, it's not the fastest, most exciting thing, but it's a decent enough prank. A base full of pink sheep. I'm only going to do one floor. Why am I only doing one floor? Well, it's supposed to be humorous, not very painful. And he'll get lots of sheep and mutton out of this. And we'll go for a wee chap here, and go for a wee chap here. There we go, we're getting it. Oh, it's a baby sheep! It's a baby sheep! Hello, baby sheep. Oh, that's so cute. Let's get 3 of the closer ones. We'll just alternate between the closer and further away ones, giving the sheep some time to get their fur back. So we'll take the pink ones first. Hello, Mr. Pink Sheep. Oh, come on, Mr. Pink Sheep. My sound buffing things, come on. I'm back again. Again, not the most humorous. Not the most exciting, but it's what's needed from my point of view. Sheep, 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 sheep. No sheep. And back home for 3 more sheep. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. I'll make one more run here, and then one more from the short base, and that'll be enough. That'll be like, I don't know, 18 sheep put in. That's more than enough from my point of view. And then we'll see if we'll get any rewards from Bad Pig and hand in my rewards. And that'll be the end of the episode. Yeah, I know, it goes quick, it really does. Let's race back with more sheep. We have the sheep. And this is the fastest flying one, using the control button to sprint. It works when you've got wings of the bat, which I'm using for flight. I will have a red armour soon. So we've got the wither farm, so that's it, halfway there. 1, 2, 3, oh no, sorry. Sheep. Let's just do the close sheep now, and just fill his base with these sheep. I also put some other sheep in top to provide some cover, because obviously you can, using the map with these add-ons you can see living creatures, so I scatter some other sheep again as a camouflage effectively. So sound suppressors to hide the number of sheep that were present, and then a number of other sheep to just hide it. To hide, well, not necessarily hide it, make the number of markers look less. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, wait, there's 3 sheep. Sheep everywhere. Let's just grab some of the close sheep again. I may, if I've not been caught, continue to put sheep on after the end of this episode to really give an impression of sheepishness. Sheepishness? Yeah, we'll use sheepishness, that's the word. Even though these sheep are shorn, i.e. shaved, the wool has been taken off, they are all pink, because as I said, Bad Pig. Pink wool in numbers. Oh, that's some experience. It's another baby sheep. Hello baby sheep, how are you? The other thing, and this doesn't interfere with anything that's ongoing, so whilst it is sort of trolling, it's not harsh trolling of destroying people's crops and things like that. They only eat the food you give to them. Let's go for 1, 2, and just for sheer badness we'll go with the black sheep, just randomly here. We'll leave the hole open of course so he can see what we did, but he's going to be able to watch the video, so it's not really that important, but nope. There we go. 1, 2, 3. I think that's way more than enough sheep. Ah, there we go. Some revenge finally after the cucumber base. Okay, we're doing alright. That's not too bad. Let's go fly back home. I didn't have to fly back home. I might just land. Let's see if we handed in some achievements earlier. What were they? I need to look at the book to be honest. There's quite a few handed in. Got more stuff by Webdevvie. 2 apple atches at Abnett. Oh, okay. Now, what did we do? What did we do? We... back to the beginning. Didn't do any of these in this session. Kidnap opponent pig, kidnap opponent's henchman. So, kidnap opponent's pig, kidnap opponent's henchman. Golden lasso, enemy's pig in prison. Take that. That's 3. And pull up prank. Okay. That's 4 achievements. So let's see if we can remember what they are right. I normally can't, so that's happened. Then kidnap pig. Kidnap henchman. Make lasso in prison. Pig. And what was the last one again? Prank opponent. Base of sheep. Mr. Bad Pig, our employer, shall have a look at this and decide if my achievements are worthy of his attention or not. I'll put them back in the book, and Senior Bad Pig will do that when he's ready. I'm gonna... I've got an Infernium seed, that's not mine. I need to return that. I will go and do that immediately. That's the sort of thing that's happening. Any rewards waiting for me? No. Oh, Mr. Bad. Let's go and return his Infernium seed. That's not an appropriate thing to be doing. Hiding things is okay, but stealing them, no. No, when it's dark, this is where I get killed. This guy's Infernium seed back in his farmer. Animals, creatures, zombies, whatnots. Ooh. Ooh. We've got a farmer about here somewhere, because we hear it working. Still must a farmer. Have an Inferno MC tier 5. My apologies. There we go. It's space. And zombies and things. And let's zoom back home. Right, so I'll have a quick look at the scoreboard. Now, prior to those 4 achievements which I've just shown you, I've accomplished about 10 or more off camera. So whatever this score is, I think it's not been updated in a while, 12, it's more like 40. I'm going to presume Webdevvie's kept going, she doesn't stop. So I'm going to say it's more in the region of 40 to 20 or 40 to 25, maybe even 40, 30 in score, realistically. We'll get to get that updated. Oh, lightning! Or a really dangerous bad guy who just took a crack at me with lightning. So, this is my basic layout. We have, as you can see, that's the wings of the bat wore off. We have the greenhouse glass being farmed. Lots of no. Managed me to forget how to fly. Because I can't. Did we fully charge to fly again? Let's just get a few rares out of here. Iron essence, fertilizer, gold essence, coal, redstone, yellorium, diamond, and wither. Quite a lot, all good stuff. Most of these came as rewards for doing other achievements. As I say, I've got the full armours, I've made charms. I need to really look at the book. We also need to put the book somewhere public so people can see what the achievements are. Maybe even ask for suggestions about achievements. But that's me for today. It's been a short and sharp session. You've seen what we've did, built a few things, improved my base. Thank you for listening. I'd like to thank Webdevvie for taking the time to set all this up, doing the achievements. I'd like to thank Senior Badpick, who's shall remain anonymous until he says otherwise, for doing the administration and basically running the game. And it's been good fun, and I hope to record another episode in a week or two, and maybe do some small, showing you, like I should have recorded building my reactor and my first attempt at the weather. That would have been hilarious comedy, but hopefully Webdevvie's got that. But thanks very much, and goodbye.